Okay, hi guys, Fleet Admiral Lewis back with another amazing training video for you. Hopefully you'll all like and subscribe, but we do want the likes, as many as possible, so if you watch it just hit that like button on any of the videos and we'll be very grateful. So today's video we're going to be talking about everything you can do in the exchange ESD and also how to contribute money to the fleet bank and so on and so forth. So let's go inside and have a little look at that. So obviously this side is the exchange, this side is the bank. So we'll look at the bank first, Access Bank. So obviously you've got your four options there. You've got bank, account bank, fleet bank and exit. Your bank is simple enough. What I would suggest putting in there is all of these common inventory items, stock them up. Obviously donate a few to the fleet bank as well if you wish, but anything that you want to be using, or you're not sure if you want to be using it yet, or you don't know if you need to sell it or not, just shove it in there. I usually stock up like lock boxes when I've got 20 of them, throw them in there, and any other bits and pieces that I'm not sure have any use yet but might do later on in the game. Coming out of that, go to bank account. Now your bank account, you can actually swap stuff between your characters. Any item you put in the bank account you'll be able to take out using a different character, and any money you put in your bank account, any energy credits, you'll be able to take out from one character to another, being able to swap your currencies about and you know, obviously get one guy richer than the rest. Coming out of there we go to fleet bank. Now everybody has been asking me a lot about how do we contribute to the fleet bank. It's very easy. Make sure you're on repository 1, and then at the bottom you can see right there it says deposit/withdraw. So what you want to do is make deposits. All you do is click on that, put in however much you want. So for this time I'll say I'll put in, we'll be generous, I'll put in 100,000, or just over 100,000, well maybe not that much over, we'll bring that down a bit. So yeah, we'll place here that much, and then if you watch, boom, that goes into the fleet bank. And then if you check the log, you can make sure that, there you go, 115,000 just deposited by me, make sure it's gone in. So yeah, that's how to deposit. You won't be able to withdraw anything, obviously the only person that can do that is me. But there is no real need for anybody to withdraw out from there, because all that money is going to be used for fleet projects, hopefully coming up in the future, and also to buy the rest of the repositories, which is what I'm going to talk about now, which are these things here. So in the first one we've got MK12 space only. So as I've said before, please stick to only putting the Mark 12 stuff in there. If you put anything lower in, I'm only going to remove it, sell it, and then put the energy credits back in its place, but I'd rather you save me that hassle by just not putting it there in the first place. Then next up we've got Mark 12 ground. After that we've got tech upgrades. I mean, you don't have to put them in there, you can. I personally keep all mine because I do intend to use them, but any that you don't find that you use a lot of, throw them in there, and it's for the rest of the fleet can then use them as well. Common inventory. Now for some reason some buffoon has put some components in there. I know they are titled as common inventory, but they're not the sort of things we want in there. You're actually going to need them yourself, so I'm going to take these and say thank you very much for letting me have them, and I'll probably put them to better use than them sitting there. But yeah, only the common inventory items that you can't actually use, you know, nothing, because these are not consumables, they're just there for projects later on, so just them in there please. And finally I've put Mark 7 space and lower on the 5, so if we are starting to make new characters, get him invited to the fleet, and Bob's your flipping, you'll be able to get some equipment from there that'll be Mark 7 space and lower. And I've just renamed repository 6, even though we can't use it yet, and called that bits and pieces. So just anything you want to shove in there, that is like an open box, put anything you want in there. I'm not bothered what I see, I won't remove anything that goes in, just whatever you think you want to shove in there, you shove it in. Right, now I'm going to talk to you about the exchange. Now if you noticed just a second ago it flashed up on the bottom of my screen that I have just received 750,000 energy credits. Now if you look in the the chat box on my screen now, it said you received 260, you received 260, you received 260. Now that is not because the game loves me and just keeps throwing money at me because I'm a fleet admiral, it's because I'm using the exchange, and I'll show you exactly how I'm using it to my advantage. As you can see here, in my sell options, I have got, not many left as well now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 anti-proton beam arrays. I'm selling them all for 260,000. And what I do is I try to control the price of that item. So if anybody puts any one of them in lower, I will buy it and throw it back in there at the price I think it should be sold at. So it makes sure that, you know, I'm constantly getting the items I want sold, and I'm usually selling them at the cheapest. So I'll show you how to do that. If I just go and look for any that are being bought right now. So we go to ship equipment, ship weapons, anti-proton beam array. I only deal in very rare quality, search. And look, as you can see, there is somebody's tried to come in underneath me and put 2 there for 250,000, so I'm just going to buy them. Thank you for your... And that'll make me, you know, it'll only make me 10,000 on each, but I'm not going to let somebody sit there and try and break my market. So we shall put them back in like this. Set your price. And there you go, that's that one posted. And that's that one posted. Now, I would suggest not trying to use the same weapon as me, because you'll end up upsetting me if you try and go cheaper. If you do use anti-proton beam arrays, keep the price the same as mine. You'll probably sell them at the same rate I do, but you can choose any other weapon type you want, see what's hot and what's not, and have a go at trying to do a little bit of monopolisation in the market on the exchange. I think, is there anything else I could tell you about the exchange? Nope, I think that's about everything you can do there. I mean, obviously that works with any item, so just, you know, have a look around, see what sells well, what don't, and go for it from there. And yeah, I think that's everything, guys. So yeah, EC, sorry, I've got another thing I can mention to you. If you're wanting to make EC without using the exchange, or to complement using the exchange, go to your missions, mission journal, incoming hails, and you want to go down to this mission here. It's called Tour of the Galaxy. You've got 15 minutes to just fly around in sector space, visiting as many of the marked up systems as you can. You can usually make around 600,000 to 800,000 depending on the speed of your ship. You do that every day, and it will, you know, beef up those energy credits quite nicely for you. So yeah, I think that's everything. So don't be afraid to leave me any comments or suggestions for any future training videos you'd like. And we are on a new YouTube channel now, so we will be sending out that to everybody in the fleet message of the day, and also in your mail. We'll be posting it to you on how to find the new YouTube channel. So thanks for listening, guys, and I'm done. Over and out.